We've been a leader in banking for more than 100 years. You'll find us here, at home, on your phone, and everywhere you go. Renaissance Bank. Understanding you. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Sponsored by Renaissance Bank.
Good morning and welcome to Daily Journal Newsbreak for Friday, February 9th. I'm your host, Chris Kiefer, and we're going to take a look at the top news and sports stories from Northeast Mississippi. But first, let's start with your weather forecast. Today we're looking at partly cloudy skies with a high of 63 and a low of 52. It's a 20% chance of rain. Looking ahead at your 3-day outlook, Saturday, 100% chance of rain, high of 62, low of 50. Sunday, 70% chance of rain, high of 53 and a low of 37, and Monday, partly cloudy with a high of 58 and a low of 42. Let's take a look now at today's top headlines. A bill that would have greatly expanded the school voucher scholarship program in Mississippi died on Thursday when it was not brought up for consideration by the Senate's leadership. Thursday was the deadline for general bills to pass out of at least one chamber of the legislature. It is not known if there will be an attempt to incorporate the proposal into another bill in the coming days. Republican Lieutenant Governor Tate Reeves said the bill died because there was not enough support in the House. When told of Reeves' statement, House Speaker Philip Gunn said he did not understand that logic. It is also not clear whether Reeves had enough support to pass the bill in his own chamber. Northeast Mississippi Republicans Chad McMahon, Nikki Browning, and Rita Potts Parks all opposed the bill. The bill would have expanded an existing program that provides vouchers to a limited number of special needs children to attend private schools. It would have made the vouchers available to all public school students, with a maximum number of vouchers growing each year. Tupelo Mayor Jason Shelton touted the value of community-wide cooperation during the first State of the City address of his second term in office. Speaking at the Bank Corps South Conference Center, Shelton said Tupelo is on sure footing with a strong record of success and a positive outlook for the future. He placed particular emphasis on the Tupelo Public School District and the local economy. The economy continues to show increased retail activity and tourism traffic. Shelton also credited various community partners and highlighted the city's various departments. He also said he has good relations with Lee County's leaders and with the Tupelo City Council. In both cases, he said recent disagreements are not indicative of the bigger picture of good cooperation. Tommy Ivey is currently serving as Okolona's police chief, but legal wrangling continues from his election. Attorney Walter Zinn said last week an appeal has been filed with the Mississippi Supreme Court, asking it to review Circuit Court Judge Barry Ford's ruling on the election results. The appeal was filed on January 18th. Zinn said he hopes for a ruling in the next 90 to 120 days. Okolona voted on a police chief this summer. However, controversy over the ballots sent the decision to the mayor and board of aldermen. They declared Walter Booman Randall as the winner. That decision was then appealed to the circuit court, where Ford declared Tommy Ivey Sr. the town marshal and ordered Randall to vacate the office. Ivey was sworn in by Okolona Mayor Sherman Carruthers in January. And in sports, the SEC baseball coaches released their annual preseason rankings on Thursday. Ole Miss was predicted to finish third in the Western Division this season, while Mississippi State was picked fifth. Florida and Arkansas were the top picks to win their respective divisions. The Gators were the overwhelming favorite to win the overall league title, receiving 12 of the 14 votes. The other 2 votes went to Arkansas and Texas A&M. Mississippi State junior outfielder Jake Mangum was named first-team All-SEC after hitting .324 with 26 RBI and 14 stolen bases last spring. Ole Miss junior reliever Dallas Woolfolk was selected to the second team. He went 3-2 last season with a 2.15 ERA, 41 strikeouts, and 5 walks in 37 2/3 innings. And that does it for Newsbreak on this Friday. Don't forget that this show is just one of the many online offerings courtesy of the Daily Journal that gets you news off the page and on the go. Ole Miss and Mississippi State fans listen to the Double Coverage podcast with beat reporters Parrish Alford and Logan Lowry. On Thursday's episode, they talked about National Signing Day and the Mississippi State women's basketball team. Listen on Apple Podcasts, Google Play, or at doublecoverage.djournal.com. And check out the Memo podcast, where we take an in-depth look at the most important topics impacting Northeast Mississippi. On this week's episode, we explore the Tupelo School District's search for a new leader. Listen on Apple Podcasts, Google Play, or at memo.djournal.com. newsbreak.tjournal.com. Each story discussed today on Newsbreak can be found in your daily journal or online at tjournal.com, where you can also catch a new episode of Newsbreak each weekday morning at 7 a.m. Thanks for joining us. I'm Chris Kiefer. Have a great Friday.